Good morning everyone. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to answer a question that we often get asked, and it's basically, where in France are you? Well, this is our village and it looks complicated, but if you think of it in 4 syllables, Coulonges-Thouarsais. Coulonges-Thouarsais. And this blue circle sign is a scheme that has been introduced where 300 villages around France have been opted into this scheme, and it's all to do with raising awareness of organ donorship. You've got the choice, you can opt in or opt out, but that's what it is, and there's only 300 villages thus far that have been chosen to take part in this scheme. Now France is split into regions, and we are the largest region of all, and that is Nouvelle-Aquitaine. And each region is split into departments, and ours is the department of de Sèvres, which means 2 rivers, named after the 2 rivers that have their origins in our department. You might recognise this place. So today we thought we'd give you a little tour around our village. It's a small village. The last time I looked, the population was 473. So not a big village by any means, but I think it's worth a little trip around. We're being helped out today courtesy of a company called Hitway, who are apparently #1 on Amazon for e-bike sales, and they've kindly sent this to us. We've got this one for Susie actually, because she needs to get her fitness levels up a bit. As you will know, she's suffered a lot with her treatments for cancer, which are ongoing, and she lost a lot of muscle waste, and she lost 3 stone in weight when she went into hospital, and she's never really recovered that. So when Hitway contacted us, we thought, yeah, let's get Susie a bike. But this road I've just come up is quite a long hill. It's not necessarily steep, and being that she hasn't been on a bike since she was a kid, she said, can we do this at the top of the hill? So I thought I'd ride it up the top of the hill, and she's going to join us in a moment. Remember the Lan Rouge, our new restaurant? Sadly, the Lan Rouge is no longer. It shut its doors. I think it lasted just over 18 months, unfortunately. And recently there was an auction here, auctioning off all its contents. So what the future holds for this building, I don't know. We had a couple of very nice meals in here. Very nice, but wasn't to be. Okay, so I've pulled off Rue Principale now, and behind me is the Marie's office. And every small village has a town hall, basically. And I love that about French bureaucracy. All the money comes down from central government into the local community. So the local Marie will have a budget, and that budget can be spent how the community feels it is best spent. And so even a village as small as ours has a town hall. And I like that. I think that works. Right. So I've come into the church car park, and at the heart of so many of the villages in France, there's always a great big church. But if I was standing here in the 1950s, I would have been standing somewhere around where the crypt was. And there's an old photo we have of a crypt, and we believe all these religious artifacts that we've got, the crypt door for example, we believe it came from this crypt, because in the 50s the government closed all the cemeteries and decided to move them to the outside of the villages, and they gave the families the opportunities to take the headstones or the crypts, etc. So we believe that that's where our crypt doors came from here. Good morning. not something you see every day. But their farm is over there, but they've got various fields around, so they move them around a bit. And even in our small village, we have a football club, ASC Coulonges. I'm assuming ASC means Associated Soccer Club Coulonges. And they do play in a league, I don't know which one, and I don't know how good they are. Probably good. And this is our local village hall, and it's called a salle de fête, which is basically it's for festivals, anniversaries, parties. So any of the residents, if they want to hold a party in here or a function of some sort, all they have to do is go and see the Marie and they get it. And I presume it's a nominal fee. I don't think it'll be a lot. We've been invited to 2 functions here, and it's fully equipped, kitchens and everything. It's a really good space, and we've had the producers fair here where local food producers come, and that's a good evening. We've had our local vide grenier here, which is like your car boot sale or a yard sale, that type of thing.
Well, I'm doing the filming today and you're riding the bike, because we got sent this bike, e-bike from Hitway, to build my confidence up, well, my fitness level, but I'm trying to build my confidence up to ride it because my balance isn't very good.
You're a bit scared, but that's okay.
And I haven't ridden a bike for years.
No, you haven't.
So
but it's lovely, it really is, and I'm actually enjoying it. And we were hoping we might get a second bike at some point in the future. Then we could go out together, but you've just got to build your confidence up, I think. But it's a great bike.
I'm a bit nervous riding it on the roads around here.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take it somewhere to a park or something.
Yeah.
And I put my new trainers on, especially that I got sent from Fitville, and I'm really tough with them. I love the colour and they're really comfy, but yeah, I haven't put them to use on the bike yet.
No, you got ready and kitted out and you were looking forward to it, but you just got a bit nervous.
Yeah.
We had a little play around in the church car park, but you just felt a bit
it didn't help when
unbalanced.
that big articulated lorry drove in. Yeah. Really.
Not good timing. But anyway, I'm going to give it a real good test drive today, and as with all these things, you know, we give honest reviews. We don't mess around. If it's no good, we'll tell it's no good, but so far
it's got
really
a seat on the back actually, so maybe I could just sit on there.
I could take you for a ride. Okay. We'll give that
You
a
always
go.
do. Just passing this property. Looks like they've got enough wood stored up for the winter here. Yep, and there's more. That's the siren you can hear going off in the background. So there's going to be a quarry blast. We've passed this building many times, and it looks like it could have been an old convent or something. There's a cross on the front and a couple of statues.
So this is our local tobacco. Sadly, it's shut and it's never been open since we've been here. And a tobacco is the only place in France you can buy tobacco and cigarettes in. Very tightly controlled. You can't go to a supermarket or anywhere like that and get them. And of course, these tobaccos, they often some serve food, some serve drinks, and both. And they've usually got newspaper items, that sort of thing. So it's a little newsagent. So sadly, it's shut. But there has been a little bit of movement. The for sale sign's gone down, and I see they've been doing some work. So hopefully this will open again. This is a great new feature. It's been here about a year now, and it's a multi-purpose court. It's basketball, football, volleyball, badminton, tennis. Really good thing for the village, and good thing for the youngsters of the village, because keeping youngsters in rural France is a bit of a challenge. I think it's the same everywhere. So this is a good feature, and it does get used. And of course, a kiddies playground. Now, I don't claim to be an expert in e-bikes, okay? We've had this a couple of days, we've given it a good look over. When it came in, it was really well packaged, very simple to put together. It's actually a foldable bike, but I'll show you that when I finish using it. It's really easy to fold together. It comes street legal, so it's got headlights, it's got reflectors, it's got a good LED display here, which gives you all sorts of information about the battery power, speed you're going, and all that sort of thing. It's got a bell, the brakes, gears, everything you want really, and this handy stand so you can just let it go. But the battery's really simple. I've just loosened off the handle, the saddle, and just turn the key and out it comes. And you can either charge it on the bike or off, so it doesn't really matter. So good feature. Another good feature, these tyres, they're really good solid, well, they call them fat tyres. Like I say, I'm no expert in e-bikes, but they're 20 by 3.0. That might mean something to you. It doesn't mean anything to me, but they're good solid tyres. And the spokes and the saddle has got independent suspension, so it's a nice soft ride. And obviously over the years, e-bikes have become more affordable. When we first arrived in France, we did actually have a look at a few, and they were like €2,000 or something, and it just seemed a lot of money. But they've all become really affordable, and I know Hitway are working hard on their prices, and we'll leave a link to this bike and their sites in general, and have a look. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. Okay, back after my little jaunt, and really easy to fold up. So you undo this, take that down there, and that folds like so, and then you unclip that, do that, and then it comes around this way. And you can take the handlebars off, they're a similar system, so you can put it in the back of your car. Yeah, it's really, really simple. Very good bike, very well designed. And it's storage wise, you know, if you're not going to use it during the winter or something like that, it doesn't take up a lot of room. Right, I'll put this back.
Well, I'm chuffed to bits with my new trainers, and subconsciously I ordered this colour. It's the Citadelle colour, but I do like this colour.
Yeah, and Fitville very kindly sent me some shoes as well, so thank you. And we've spoken about before, haven't we? And
Yeah.
they specialise in foot health, so the slightly wider fittings, the soles are really good, air cushioned,
Good
and all this sort of
support.
stuff. Yeah, it's all about support. And last time we featured them, we were quite surprised how many people had already purchased from them. So a lot of you actually know Fitville very well. So there is a discount code. I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, they're really great. Thank you, Fitville. And thank you, Hitway.
Yeah.
So you haven't been on it yet, though, have you?
I've tried, but I think I need to stabilise.
Well, maybe Evangeline's old stabilisers.
No, she doesn't have them
Oh,
anymore.
don't she? Okay. But yeah, there's a discount code. Prices are really good, but there's an extra €30 off. So I'll put that code on the screen. And they ship from various locations around the world, so you're never more than a few days away from it. So yeah, have a look at their website. We've been very impressed with the service and the quality, so thank you to them.
And here's Lexi's new haircut. but we've only
Most of
managed to do one side. We've got to do the other side, haven't we?
We'll catch her again later.
You're going to let me do that? Oh, I'm Max.
Right, well on that note, should we actually go and do some work?
Yeah, I think so, because it's going to rain again.
Yes.
Again.
Well, we'll get something done. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of our village. It was something a little bit different. And we shall see you for some work next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Claire needs a haircut next.
She'll look forward to that.
Mm.